Hello, my name is Riddhi jalu. I am from Marwadi University, SEM 3. Today's my topic is DSSS. DSSS. In telecommunication, direct sequence spread spectrum is a spread spectrum modulation technique used primarily used to reduce overall signal interface. The direct sequence modulation makes the transmitted signal wider in bandwidth than the information bandwidth. DSSS. When transmitting a DSSS spread spectrum signal, the required data signal is multiplied with what is known as a spreading or chip code data stream. The resulting data stream has a higher data rate than the data itself. Often the data is multiplied using the XOR functions. Each bit in the spreading sequence is called a chip, and this is a much shorter than each information bit. The spreading sequence or chip sequence has the same data rate as the final output from the spreading multipliers. The rate is called the chip rate, and this is often measured in terms of a number of M chip. The baseband data stream is then modulated onto a carrier, and in this way the overall signal is spread over a much wider bandwidth than if the data had been simply modulated onto the carrier. This is because signals with high data rates occupy widely signal bandwidth than those with the low data rates. To decode the signal and receiver the original data, the CDMA signal is first demodulated from the carrier to reconstitute the high-speed data stream. This is multiplied with the spreading code to regenerate the original data. When this is done, then only the data with that was generated with the same spreading code is regenerated. All the author data that is generated from different spreading code streams is ignored. DSSS. The bandwidth of the spread spectrum signal will be much wider than the original data stream. To quantify the increase in the bandwidth, a term known as the spreading gain is used. If the bandwidth of the DSSS direct sequence spread spectrum signal is W and the input data bit length or period 1 by R, then the DSSS spreading gain can be defined. DSSS. It is found that the larger the spreading gain of the direct sequence spread spectrum signal, the more effective the performance of the system is. This is because of the wanted signal becomes larger. In the example shown above, the spreading gain is 4, as seen by the fact that for 1 is R generated for each required data bit. Data produced by author disappearing codes would appear as a noise and can be discarded as it would be lower in values. DSSS. Direct sequence spread spectrum application. Convert communications. DSSS was first used to provide secure and covered communication. The signals were entirely difficult to detect as they sounded like a broadband noise and often would have been mistaken for that. Also, to access the data is necessary to know the code used to generate the signal. CDMA, cell phone technology. The DSSS technique was used to provide a multiply access scheme that was used for 3G cell phone technology. Each mobile used a different access code or spreading code, and it enabled multiply users to access the base station on the same frequency. It's all about Dsss concept. Thank you so much for listening me.